Hi guys, today I'll show you how I paint my Hivefleet Leviathan Tyranids. I start off with a base coat of Chaos Black. Then, using an airbrush, I'll spray the entire model with Bone White. I'll make a wash out of Warlord Purple. And I'll wash the entire model with this. The wash is consisting of Warlord Purple and Vallejo Glaze Medium. There's no water in this wash. Once the wash is dry, I'll make a next wash with Hivefleet. It's the same recipe as the previous wash, except this time there is water added to the wash to make it more thin, so the Warlord Purple wash will be showing, as well as the Hivefleet wash. The first highlight of pure Bone White is then applied. The next highlight is Bone White and Dead White in a 4:1 mixture, being 4 parts Bone White, 1 part Dead White. Another highlight is applied by adding a little bit of white to the mixture. Getting the mixture to a 2:1 ratio, being 2 parts Bone White, 1 part Dead White, the next highlight is applied. Now I'll make a wash with dark tone and purple tone from Army Painter, and I'll add the glaze medium to that mixture. As you can see, it's a really thin wash, and apply it all over the skin. Try not to let it pool, but if it pools, it's not that big of a deal, because you can just paint over in the final highlight stage. Final highlight will be consisting of 1 part Bone White, 1 part Dead White. I only highlight the outer side of the model with this layer. The first coat for the carapace armor is a mixture of Hivefleet and black. It is 2 parts Hivefleet and 1 part black. In a 3:1 ratio, the first highlight will be applied. next highlight will be in a 5:1 ratio, being 5 parts hex leech and 1 part black. The next mixture will be 4 parts hex leech and 1 part black and 1 part warlord purple. A highlight of pure hex legion is next. The next highlight consists of 2 parts hex leech and 1 part warlord purple. The next highlight is applied in a 1:1 ratio. The next highlight is 1 part hex legion, 2 parts warlord purple. By adding 1 part bone white to the mixture, the final highlight will be applied to the outer edges of the armor. A really thin wash is then applied. The wash is consisting of 1 part purple tone, 1 part dark tone, with 15 parts glaze medium and a bit of water. That brings us to the talons, hooves, which are firstly painted with a base coat of 1 part dark flesh tone and 1 part gory red. First rough highlight is then applied by adding 1 part gory red to that mixture. The next highlight is the same mixture with more gory red mixed into it. This highlight consists of 6 parts gory red and 1 part dark flesh stone. A wash of 1 part strong tone and 1 part red tone with 2 parts glaze medium is then applied to all the talons and hooves. I put this on there nice and thick. I switched model here because I didn't want to wait for the wash to dry. I wanted to continue painting the figure. The eyes are painted using bloody red as a base layer. I'm sorry for my new haircut, really wanted into the video. Hot orange is then applied as a next layer in the eye. And then a small dot of sun yellow was applied. Red tone was washed in the eye socket. In the meantime, I painted the base. Pure gory red is then applied as the next highlight on the talons, hooves, claws. Next highlight is 2 parts gory red, 1 part bloody red. The next highlight is gory and bloody red in a 1:1 ratio mixture. The next highlight is 1 part gory red and 2 parts bloody red. this is followed by a final highlight of pure bloody red. Next I paint the teeth, or the entire mouth in this case, with a 4 parts black, 1 part cold grey mixture. For the first highlight on the teeth I add 1 part cold grey. By adding a part stonewall grey to the same mixture, the next highlight will be applied to the teeth. Another bit of stonewall grey is added to the mixture for another highlight. And to finish the teeth off, 2 parts of ghost grey are added to the mixture, and small edges were painted on the teeth. The last thing to do is make a mixture of 1 part red tone, 6 parts glaze medium, and wash the talons, hooves, claws with it. Real thin. This wash will help tie all colors together. So I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, subscribe, or leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time.